Hi friends, today's lesson is on science, is on the energy chain. So you'll see at the top of your page, it says the energy chain. So I've got some helpers here today to help me explain the energy chain. So the first thing I want you to know, the energy chain is what helps us to see the transfer of energy from one thing to another. So I'm showing you a picture. This is Kennedy when she was 2. She was in Miss Renee's class and she was 2 and she got her picture taken. The transfer of energy, the energy chain that I'm showing you here is, look at Kennedy now. She's a lot taller and she's 4 years older. So if you look in this picture, she looks real little and then you think, look at her now, she's a lot bigger. Well, how does that happen? The transfer of energy, an energy chain. So what happens to make us grow is we eat food. The food gives us energy and then our bodies grow. I've got Jonas here. He's showing you some food. So when he eats the granola bar gives him energy. Good. He took a bite. He's going to eat that up. It's going to give him some energy, and they're going to show you something else to go with it. All right, Kennedy, put your picture down. All right, guys, come stand next to Jonas, please. The first thing I want you to do is, we know that you both have eaten breakfast, and Jonas just took a bite of a granola bar. So that food, which comes from growing plants and products and things of the earth, so the plant grew, that made food, and then the food goes into our body, and that gives us energy. And then our bodies are going to rub our hands together. Rub your hands together. Rub them real hard and real fast. So look at all the energy they're using to rub their hands together. Now stop. Put them on your cheeks. What do your hands feel like?
Warm.
Warm. They just made heat energy by rubbing their hands together. If they did not have the energy from the food, they would have not been able to move their hands. They would have been like Kennedy's shirt, like a sloth, and just sitting still. They would not have had the energy. So the food gave them the energy for their bodies. Their bodies then were able to move, and then when they moved, they made heat energy on their hands. All right, one more example of an energy chain. Remember, Jonas took a bite of his granola bar. All right, in his granola bar was the energy to make his body move. Now, that energy is going to be transferred, because the energy chain shows us how energy gets transferred from one thing to the next. And Jonas is going to take his energy into his finger. He's going to touch the dominoes and watch. And the dominoes fall down. So it was a transfer of energy. The energy chain went from, show us your food, Jonas. The energy chain went from plants that made granola bars that went into Jonas's body to give him energy. The energy in Jonas's body went through his finger, and his finger gave the dominoes energy to go like a snake and fall down. That was the energy chain. Kennedy's picture from when she was little, the food was her first source of energy. It went into her body and helped her to grow big and tall like she is now. Today on your paper, you are going to read about an energy chain, and then you are going to use crayons, colored pencils, or markers and draw the energy chain like it shows on your paper. It starts with the sun that makes the plants grow, then the plants turn into food, then the food turns into people, and then the people turns into energy of activity. Look at your energy chain on your page and think of Jonas and Kennedy and all the energy that they are using and transferring to their activities. Have a great day, friends.